here is Pete Weber, winner of the wild card match against Norm Duke. Two of the icons. Norm looking for his 20th title. Things off and he opens it up, clearing the deck.
EDW.
And here's Norm Duke. Made last week's television final. Lost to Tommy DeLuce Jr. though. Norm leaves the 10.
A little page out of Michael Haugen's book. Norm going with the extreme outside line. Side in his tip. Norm can play anywhere on the lane. Michael Haugen obviously had a great look from out. Norm's chosen to play out.
Norm Duke, whose goal coming into this tournament was reach 130 pounds. Says he's never been there before. Tried to eat everything over the last week.
Well, I think that Norm is a great example of the folks at home that are watching that maybe have problems with ball speed. They're not very big, not very big people. They have trouble generating a lot of ball speed. Watch what Norm Duke does to generate ball speed and power. He uses his whole entire body from start to finish. If he wants to throw it hard like he's doing now, playing the outside line, he gets his body leaning a little bit forward, get his momentum going, and he really gets those legs and feet moving.
You can see he only lost 3 games in match play. Picks it up. You know, talking to Norm before the match, I asked him if he was disappointed last week. Sure, he goes, well, I was disappointed, but it's not catastrophic, Ron. He said, you have to get over it. Because one thing that Norm Duke's been concentrating on is the mental approach. When you talk about mental approach, Pete Weber, extremely confident. And you know what got me ready? He was relaxed today, very relaxed.
Norm didn't exactly bowl bad last week. I mean,
that's right.
The only reason why I didn't advance is because his carry stunk. Oh, solid 9. Now take a look at this. Pete Weber played the extreme inside angle the first match. He's moved right. He got a couple practice balls before this match. Now he's trying to do what the other guys are doing. Playing the outside shot. Watch the ball go right by the 9-pin.
You know, we've talked about him not being afraid to change the ball he uses. He went right to his bag, pulling out some more balls. Picks up the spare. Ironically, these two giants in PBA history, Weber and Duke, they've met only twice before. Pete Weber is 1-1 versus Norm Duke.
Pete, not exactly one-dimensional himself. You don't win 26 times just throwing it one way. I've seen Pete Weber throw it straight up the 1-2-3 board. I've seen him play the 6th arrow on the left side of the lane.
Oh my.
I mean, how good is that to go from 5th, 6th arrow on the left, a couple of practice balls against the future Hall of Famer, and just wham, 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 flushes the first 3 shots.
Well, they are even as Norm prepares for the 3rd.
Pete drifts left, like most power players do. He's playing outside. He's still hooking a little bit now. Norm and Michael Haugen go real direct.
Much more direct and great results. 2 in a row now for Norm Duke, and that gives him a 10-pin advantage.
Let's take a look at that last hit. I'm going to show you something that's a pro bowler's best friend. This ball's going to go flush in the 1-3, but watch this action of the 6-pin going to the sidewall and cutting the 10 in half.
Well, the speed you can see at just over 20. Norm looking for a 3-bagger. Oh, and that 10 is pesky. You know, last week we saw the 10-pin. How many did we have? 19, 20 10-pins stayed up?
Too many.
Way too many. And Norm had an awful lot of them.
A lot of times when a player leaves a weak 10, the ball is just not entering the pocket with enough strength. And the adjustment for Norm would be to just back his speed down just a smidge, or possibly move a half a board to the right to get the ball to go more flush.
Well, the man that has made the TV show in each of the last 13 years picks up the spare, has a 9-pin advantage over Pete Weber. Now bowling in the 4th. Once again, he and his father, Dick Weber, the legendary Dick Weber, is Tracy Weber, Pete's wife. And daughter Nicole is also here.
Oh, look out!
Oh!
The messenger came over looking for it. That was a big ringing 10. Difference between this shot and Norm's shot was the 6-pin goes around down the 10. Norm had that 6-spin going to the sidewall and cutting the 10 out. The little scout coming over to look for the 10, just missed it. And here's the thing, though. Pete Weber has bowled 8 tournaments this year. He's made into the round of match play all 8 times. The only person or player to better that has been Tommy DeLuce Jr., 9 for 9.
Well, for all the latest information from the PBA Tour, just a mouse click away at www.pba.com. You can check out all the PBA news, biostats, stories, and participate in forum chats with other NBA fans. And as an added bonus, look for the new features on the site during the upcoming U.S. Open at PBA.com. And that is PBA.strike for Pete Weber.
The thing that I like to watch when I watch Pete Weber bowl is his release. He told me yesterday that if he has a good feel in the thumb, that's his key. You know, he gets his thumb in the ball, he's got a good feel, he can really repeat shots. If he has a bad feel, he struggles. But when he's got it going on, and he's got the A game, he's a lot of fun to watch.
So this guy, direct approach again, seems to be the best approach for Norm Duke today. He is now up by 9 pins, both players done with 5.
We talk about Norm Duke creating speed. He's using the entire length of the approach. You want to throw the ball faster, move back on the approach, increase the length of the steps, make them faster. You want to throw the ball slower, move up on the approach.
That's a tip from Randy. Look at his heel.
The heel hanging right off right here. Oh!
2 in a row now for Norm Duke. And he increases his lead to 19. It's Duke and Weber. The winner advances to the final match. And it's Michael Howe. Duke leads by 19.
Sonic Black.
2 titans in the history of the PBA Tour, Weber and Duke. Look at the score. Right now, Pete Weber working on 3 in a row. He has taken a 1-pin advantage over Norm Duke, who is sitting on 2 straight. As he stands up in the 7th, but Pete Weber looking for title number 27, which would eclipse his father's mark. And there you can see how far back Norm Duke is.
It's a hook.
Needed to hook quickly. He was flirting with the edge, as we talked about in our tip.
That ball was just a pinch right, a little firm. Got back late. Right now, Norm is going at a pace of 9 spare double, 9 spare double, 9 spare.
There you can see what he's done 1 through 5, and once again right around 20, 19 miles an hour. The boards have changed from 4 all the way to 6 as the players continue to adjust their conditions. Picks up 10. Well, we've talked about that so much. I don't think the novice bowler understands the blocks that these gentlemen have to bowl. Then they come into match